Hello and welcome back to my garden for this week's garden tour. It is late April now, already very hot. I think it was a high of 83 degrees today, but it feels really good out here right now. It's probably 7 o'clock, 75 degrees, and the garden is looking beautiful. So come with me as I show you my garden. So we've entered gnat season here in the garden. I don't know if we are just south of the gnat line, but there are copious amounts of gnats now that winter is over and summer is here. So that's a new addition to the homestead that we are just crazy about. I'm so excited because we have new mics and you might notice some drone footage in this video. I also got a drone, so these videos are just really improving every time. So I figured I would start this tour where I've started all the previous tours, and that is with an update on this garden fence. It's looking so good, and my husband has made a lot of progress here. We're just gonna continue to expand this fence, and eventually we will be putting in gates, and I'm excited. I think it's looking wonderful. I just realized that this jasmine is starting to put on blossoms, so that is going to be really beautiful in just a very short time. I heard these are super fragrant too, so that's going to be great to walk in the garden and just get blasted with this very fragrant jasmine. Our nights have still been pretty cool with lows of like, in the 40s. So the peppers don't love that, but when the nights start to warm up a little bit into the 50s and 60s, they'll really take off. So they're a little stunted right now, but they'll be looking good in no time. And I was having some trouble getting these beans to germinate over here. It seemed like I had maybe some squirrels or birds digging up the beans, but I noticed today that there's a handful coming up over here.
What are you doing, old man?
So the beans have been hard to get going, surprisingly, because in the past, beans have always been super easy to grow, but we'll see what happens there. And then in this bed, I have my tomatoes and eggplants, and everything is looking really good. These were looking very yellow for a while there, and now if you look at them, they're looking much better, deeper green, and it looks like we had a mild frost get this one. Oh, look, there's teeny tiny tomatoes right there. But it should come back. Tomatoes are very resilient. It's already actually putting out new growth right there, if you look closely. And so in these beds, we have more tomatoes, and I continue to struggle with the grass seeds that was in this straw, but I just come out and pull up grass whenever I visit these beds. I thought this was interesting. Looks like the one tomato plant in this bed that's put on fruit is this decrepit, absolutely zero foliage, halfway dead tomato plant. It's the only one.
One tiny stem and then a tomato on the end. It reminds me of when the kid runs away from home and he ties a bandana to the end of a stick to put his stuff in.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like.
It's the only tomato plant that's put on.
One stem with one little tomato on the end.
In this bed right here, we have my cucumbers that I started from seed indoors. And then on this side, we have the cucumbers that I just tucked directly into the soil. And honestly, the ones I put directly into the soil are doing much better than the ones I transplanted. So I don't know. There might be something to it about cucumbers. This is a rose bush that we dug out of our old yard and transplanted here. And it's doing great.
Is that the one we transplanted?
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for this portion right here. It took a while for these potatoes to pop up, but if you look now, I mean, there's a ton of potato growth in the last week. It's amazing. And then our lettuce patch right here is going well, and I like how the arugula has gone to seed. I think that's beautiful flowers on the arugula. This red leaf lettuce is not going to seed as quickly as the arugula. I'm picking this lettuce to go with our spaghetti dinner. Yeah, this red.
Hey, girl, no.
She can pick that.
The carrot?
She's not gonna rip the parrot out of the ground.
Hey, girl, don't pick any parrots. I want a parrot.
I do too.
That would be so cool.
I'm gonna pick some of this oregano to go in the spaghetti. And this is probably the biggest garden update of all. The asparagus that I thought didn't come up did indeed come up, and I see 2 little asparagus sprigs here so far. You know, there might be more that come up. This is a sunflower right here. But that's so exciting. Asparagus did come up after all. I thought it had failed, but here it is. This is another portion of the garden that has completely taken off in the past couple of weeks. Now I'm just continuously training these vines to this triangle here. And as you can see, there are lots of blooms, and that will soon be snow peas that we'll be able to snack on here in the garden. I love those pansies. You should get up close video of those pansies. They're like so gorgeous if you really look at them closely.
No, eat it, girl.
I mean, she can pick them. Thank you. Did you pick these flowers for Mama? Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. I've been waiting to film a garden
she
tour.
has a little bit more for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Thank you, baby. You want to come over here? I've been waiting to film a garden tour so I can pull this carrot out of the ground. Do you guys want to see what it looks like? All right, you ready? Not that big.
Not too bad. We had one the other day that was like 1 inch and ate it in one bite. But it tasted good. That's not too bad.
No, it's not. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys in this in-ground garden is the strawberries here. They have taken a minute to put on blossoms, but as you can see, there's lots of blossoms, and wherever there are blossoms, there are strawberries soon. Ada girl, do you want to feed this to the chickens, baby? Look. Here, can you feed that to the chickens?
Baby chicks.
Yep, that's another addition to the garden. We got our order of heritage meat birds in from Murray McMurray.
And the old chicken tractor.
So we got an order of meat chicks in from Murray McMurray Hatchery, and these are called Dorking. That's Dorking. It's a heritage meat bird. I'm excited to raise a heritage meat bird after raising the Cornish cross. In addition to those Dorking heritage breeds, we just have a couple of up and coming layer hens in there. That's the yellow chick you see.
Rhode Island Red. Rhode Island Reds.
Got some fresh water for you little babies. And this was exciting and really surprising to see just how much fruit is on these peach trees. I know I'm probably supposed to pick these tiny fruits off, but I just can't bring myself. I think they say you're supposed to pick the early fruit off so that it promotes more root growth instead of fruit growth, but I can't do that. Should we show? Wow, look at this. The blueberries on this blueberry bush are starting to really pop out. I mean, we're probably going to get gallons and gallons of blueberries from this bush. And
We totally cheated with this one. This was already here.
This
This
amazing.
thing is a monster.
Look at that.
Yeah. When we first bought this house, I would come over here every weekend and work and paint and work on the interior of that house, and I would just come out here and eat handfuls of blueberries
That's so cool.
for lunch.
Thank you guys so much for watching this week's garden tour. I will see you on the next one. Bye.